When I first came to Vanderbilt, I got a sense through my interview weekend of how collaborative it was and how open the students were with each other and with other professors. And it's something that's been reinforced as I've spent more time here at Vanderbilt. Well, I feel like I'm not competing with other students, rather we're working together, to better understand our research problems, which has been really nice, and I think it's something that's very unique to Vanderbilt.
So when I first got here, I was really afraid to try something new or an experiment that was out of my wheelhouse. And until I got reviews back on my first paper that asked me to do an experiment I'd never even heard of, let alone tried. But I just sent out an email to a few people I thought would know how to do it, and I found that really any experiment you can think of, there's someone here who's either done it or knows someone who's done it. And so the willingness to be collaborative and help me with the protocols and get me a mouse and do all of these experiments has been super helpful. And I found that now I'm not quite as afraid to start new experiments that I've never tried before, because I know someone's going to help me if I need it.
Picking a graduate school, it's very important to consider not only the science, but also the community. Graduate school is an endeavor that's going to be a huge part of your life for years. So you want to make sure that you choose a school that's going to support you not only as a scientist, but also as a person.
Vanderbilt is really doing a good job of supporting students in their mental health and wellness, and making sure that the whole person is cared for while they're going through graduate school. I think Vanderbilt's really good at making sure we have multiple resources and students know about those resources to help them get through this process.
I think Vanderbilt has an awesome support system for diverse students. I think that minority students, female students, LGBTQ students can all feel really welcome at Vanderbilt. I think the IMSD, the Initiative for Maximizing Student Diversity, does a great job of supporting the minority students. The Office of LGBTQIA Life does a great job of supporting those students. And then I think that there are a number of women scientists here at Vanderbilt who are interested in mentoring young female graduate and medical students. And I think that there is so much support on all sides, not only from the BRET office, which is sort of the hub of these places, but also from the individual faculty who are interested in mentoring students.
So I am one of the co-directors of IMSD. The students, most are from historically underrepresented groups, but we're also very inclusive. So we include any student who really wants to be part of our community. We get together as a community to have data club and journal clubs. So we do talk a lot of science, but we also have a lot of social events. We have an awesome leadership program, which is in partnership with the Owen School of Management here. We're heavily involved in the community with outreach to schools to build the next generation of scientists. So I think that there is something for every student who wants to be a part of IMSD.
So the support that I've felt here has definitely been the IMSD program. We've gone through similar roads to get to graduate school. And now as a fourth-year graduate student, I am a mentor of that program. So a lot of my mentees I'm really close with now, and I'm looking forward to see what they do in the future, and that they'll one day be at my thesis defense as well.
They're very open here to people doing any different career. It's not just academia or industry, it's everything that you can think of, careers I'd never heard of. And they bring in people all the time to give you perspectives on what that career is like, which I think is really important.
So I'm with the BRET Office of Career Development, and we have built what we call our Aspire program to serve all of our graduate students and postdocs in the biomedical sciences around their career and professional development needs. And we do everything from one-on-one advising and CV resume help to short courses that we call our Aspire modules that are for skill building. We bring in speakers and have half-day workshops and full-day symposia. That on our website we have a program called Beyond the Lab, which is a video series that has now been turned into a podcast. And both of these programs feature interviews with our alumni. And we have over 70 videos that you can watch and hear about all of these different career trajectories that our alumni have taken.
So I recently got an internship at a biotech company local to Nashville. And I actually saw a posting through the BRET office because it was a data science internship, and that's something that I have considered as a career path. And I didn't really know what that would mean on a day-to-day setting. So one of the reasons I really wanted to do the internship was to actually find out what that job would entail. The posting was for around 8 to 10 hours a week. So I found it really appealing that I didn't have to put my research on hold.
I just received an internship, so I'll be starting that soon. And that started because of Vanderbilt resources. You know, I had this initial impression that Vanderbilt had great resources, and here I am 4 years later still benefiting from them.
Vanderbilt level schools, regardless of what school you go to, they will have great research, that's without a doubt. What you need to focus on is what kind of support do they have for graduate students. I think that Vanderbilt has one of the best training environments in the country. I think that not only do people here care about graduate student education, they care about the students themselves. Don't just go to a school just because they have great research. Go to a school that has good people that care.